Alright, hello YouTube. This is round 3 of the St. Louis Friday quads, starring me. Alright, this game confused me a lot. This was definitely a game. So, d4, c4, knight f6, knight c6. Alright, he's trying to do the tango. He wants to do the tango. But then he goes d6, and I was like, okay. I don't know what's going on here, but I'll do my, my favorite move, g3. And now we've, like, transposed almost into, we're about to transpose into just, like, a King's Indian with, like shit that I used to play. So, basically, I'm completely out of theory here, and I'm thinking all my moves in this game were based on a game I played, like, five years ago, maybe, with the black pieces. And I was trying to imitate what my opponent in that game 5 years ago did against me because I think I may have lost. It wasn't a great strategy, but it wasn't terrible either. So, that game, I don't know where it is, I don't know if I imagined it, but there was something obviously slightly different because, about the position that I didn't remember, because what I did wasn't great. Yermo said that this is all correct, but the idea here would be to play after e4 is good. Oh, that makes sense. Apparently the idea, like, you want to trade off the dark squared bishop and then play for f4, like play like this, perhaps something like this. But, like, I didn't know what that, I mean, he played h6. I don't know when I was supposed to do this. I don't know. I have to watch the VOD to figure out what I did wrong. So I played rook b1 because I was like, this is like kind of a King's Indian, and, like, he's gonna attack my king. So I should make the queenside go, because that's all I really know about the King's Indian. So it's like rook b1 can't hurt, right? And he played knight t7, and I played b4. It's like, that's an important square, so I should control it. a5. Oh, no. So this was the move I remembered. I was vaguely remembering something that never happened. So bishop a3 is not terrible, but a3 is perfectly fine. I don't know. It was just kind of like a quick decision. I thought maybe it would be interesting. It's not a bad move. So takes, b6, a4. This is all good. And I honestly liked my position quite a bit here. I thought this was a difficult position for a 1700 or whatever he was rated to play. King's Indians in general are, like, one of the hardest things to play. So f5, knight d2 was logical. And he goes knight c5. And I thought that this looked a little funny, but I didn't know why. I'm happy that what I came up with was seemingly best. But I don't think I followed up correctly. So what would you do here with what? It's the bayonet, but with g3. No, but I remember g3 being in the game. I'll find the line. I'll find it. Was it intimidating that your opponent was jacked? Seems like that could have been disconcerting, especially after playing a kid who probably hadn't started benching yet. Not really. Honestly, I was more confident against this guy than the kids, you know. Struck me as maybe a Dalton improver, like. And I think he was the one who told me I hung a piece, and I was like, I don't think that happened, so. I mean, I did hang a piece, just not where he said. If we learn anything in the last game, pawns always go. You are correct. Camel Clutcher is also correct. a5, ba, bishop c5, dc. It's all true. So a5, and then I was like, this position is terrible. Like, this is just this looks good. You know, I think I have several options of how to go from here. Knight b3, knight a4. I don't know, like it looked, that's pawns. Like I didn't really have any deep thoughts behind this. I just thought pawns. I thought it made sense. And it does. But then he played this move, which I didn't consider because it splits. But I don't think I gave this move enough thought. Yeah, why did I not take the knight? That's a weird decision now that I'm looking at it. I don't know, like I don't know what to tell you. I guess maybe I thought he could take. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he could take here. Okay, and c5 is just really, really strong and unstoppable. Makes sense. I really wanted to make the d pawn weak, so I took on b6, which it's not horrible. And then I played queen b3, and my idea was like, in some situation, this is good, right? And then he played rook b8, and I was like, that looks really weird. I don't know why. It's because c5 wins on the spot, because this is pinned now. I don't know. I went here because I was like, maybe this is bad because now I can go here. And I didn't think that he could defend the d-pawn. He can, I just didn't think he could. He should go queen c7, which is a good move. And then if I go here, he has rook d8. That's vacating a square. There's a word for that. Or a term. But he went here, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I went bishop b4, and he went bishop b7. I was like, okay, I'm just winning. And I think in my head, because I was expecting rook f6 at some point, in my head for a second, I thought the knight was hanging. And I should understand that because he hasn't played rook f6, I can take, because he didn't defend it. But it was weird because in some, like, you know, quick thoughts I had, I was like, this is not defended. And this is not defended after he moves. But he did this, he attacked my guy, and then I was like, okay, I could take on e7, and then like play queen b4, or I could just play queen b4 right now, and none of his pieces have any squares, and I'm just taking here next. But I mean, like, he played knight c8, another knight move that I just did not see was legal. I just didn't see it was legal. So now my bishop's trapped. By some miracle, I have c5, so I don't lose a piece. I almost played queen takes b7 here, because I did not see that the rook was defending. So I was having all sorts of weird things. The reason I didn't take on b7 was not because it hung my queen. It was because when he takes on d6 with a tempo, I'm not even attacking this, so what's the point? Only later, after I took here, did I realize that this is defended. So I did not hang my queen, but for the incorrect reason. And now I am worse. I'm just down a pawn. So I took quite a bit of time here to collect myself and try and figure out how the hell I'm gonna try and win this game. I think I still might have gotten first if I had drawn or maybe even lost, but I didn't want to lose. And I thought that I needed my light squared bishop because that's where the tactics go. So I played knight f3, even though I thought rook b7, and I'm like, my position's just bad. But I was like, the odds that he plays rook b7, like, I don't know, like 50-50 maybe. And he played this, like, shocking move. The bishop on d5 was so good because it's like, it's doing all the stuff. Like, this is a weak diagonal, this is a weak diagonal. It's perfectly placed in every way. And then he just moved it, and I was like, the fuck? So I attacked his queen, and then I moved my rook that was attacked. And then I played rook d6, which is, I felt like I was like just fumbling around in the dark at this point. But apparently rook d6 is good. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I'm trying to bait something. And then just completely unprompted, he just takes my knight on f3, which is like honestly the most shocking move of the day. Because the light squared bishop, you know? Isn't that like the most important piece? Like, why are you giving up your light squared bishop and making mine stronger? For why? Like, I don't know. I didn't get it. Anyway, I thought I was gonna win now. I should have gone bishop d1 because like this is just in the way. This is better, but still fine. Here I was unhappy because I was like, what's a good move? I couldn't find one. Then I found queen b3, which was I was very happy with. And then went knight e5, and I was like, what? Where is it? Like, where's my win? Give me my win. I want it. Like, give me the win. I want it. And then I went here, which is bad. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I was just attacking a queen because he had 20 seconds, and I was... Honestly, if I'm being honest, I think I was just trying to flag him at this point, which is terrible. But, like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I was having nightmares of, like, you know, getting mated some way, somehow. And then I took here and I hung rook b8. Like, I hung rook b8. He didn't see it. I don't know. I don't understand why I didn't go bishop c4. Like, I really don't understand. Like, that was my whole thing. That was and I didn't do it. It's very strange. And then he gave me a check ski. So the way rook b8 works is that, like, queen b7 is coming next. So he's attacking my bishop, and then he's going to attack it a second time while attacking my rook, and I'm losing. I didn't see it. He gave me a random check, and then he moved back, and then I played bishop c4, and everything is good again. And he resigned here, which makes sense because he's lost. But anyway, those were my blitz games that are quick rated. I don't know. That's chess.